So all the sheep have come out into the field. They're all grazing on the stubble turnips. They do like the leaf, and the leaf is actually the best bit for them because it's got the most protein in. So they'll all go along and strip and graze all the leaves. They'll go back for the bulbs. So this crop has had a crop of winter barley in before, and we've then put stubble turnips in, so we've had 2 crops in a year. We'll then go and put another spring crop in, so spring barley. So actually we've had, for example, if there's a crop of winter. So for example, if there is a crop of winter barley coming off at the end of July, for instance, stubble turnips will work well as a break crop ahead of another cereal crop. So we put these in as a sort of break crop. The sheep can graze it, we can get their manure, and then we'll put spring barley back into this field again. So we've got 2 crops in a year, which is good. And it's putting nitrogen back into the ground. We're getting the sheep manure. And sheep are actually probably better than cattle because they're lighter, so they don't poach all the land and they don't make it really, really messy. So within just 2 months from sowing to feeding, stubble turnips can potentially deliver one of the quickest turnarounds of all forage for crops suitable to sheep. Turnips don't offer maybe the highest yields compared to some other alternatives, but they are fast growing, they grow really fast, and they help build fertility in our soil. So this is good for us. So we're going to strip graze these sheep. You can't actually see, but you can see the fence. It's electric fenced all the way around. So they're in this area for now. And each day the fence will be moved on a little bit once they've eaten this area. This is to encourage them to eat the bulb as well as the leaf, because they just want to eat the leaf first because it's tastier. But if we strip graze them, they'll go back and they'll eat the bulb, which is just as good for them. They do like it, but it's just not like a sweet, I suppose. So there's a fence along there. Once they finish this, it'll be moved every day. So there's about 101 in at the moment, and there's another 100 lambs coming in. These are cull ewes, so they're just fattening up, ready to go to market. They also help to suppress weeds. So we planted Samson turnips, and lambs will actually finish quicker on varieties that have more leaf. This is because there's more protein in and the crop is less hardy and won't last as long, so they actually bolster up a bit quicker. But if we wanted to graze later in the season, we'd need more of a hardy variety which will have more bulb, so it's not going to die. So stubble turnips usually yield between 4 and 6 tons of dry matter a hectare, and 10% dry matter and 11% metabolizable energy, and the crude protein of about 18%. So this isn't just what they should eat. So this diet should be about 70 to 80% of the lamb's diet, and the remainder should come from a hay bale or something as a suitable different forage option for the lambs in the field. So whilst I'm on placement, we process seed and clean seed for farmers to go back on farm. So here we are in stripping out the fine cleaner. So we've taken all the grates out, which are like sieves. We're now blowing it out just to make sure it's clean, because we've got another crop coming through. So when we have wheat, we have to clean it down if we want barley, if we have barley next. So all this has to be stripped down. We're in our suits because it's very dusty. These little balls just bounce up and down, getting rid of all the excess stuff that we don't need. So here they are. Here's the screens. This is what we put in and out of the fine cleaner to get rid of all the chaff and the stuff that we don't want in our crop. So we're just opening it up here. So as we've taken the tops off, this is what it looks like inside. So we've got the top bit there, which Henry's taking out now. So that comes out. So as you can see, we've got all the screens. Inside there's loads of them. They go all the way back. Middle, we've got the middle bit that we always take out, and that white thing's the bottom. So here comes Henry, he'll take it out, yep. So we've taken the ones that we can get to out by hand, but now we've got to use this long metal rod, there I am, to pull it out so we can reach it, otherwise we can't reach it. So here's a quick time lapse of us taking the whole cleaner apart and changing the screens. We've taken the fine cleaner apart, it's time to brush up and get rid of all the mess that we've all made. So here I am just shoveling up all the mess. It always gets loads of dusty and dirty in here, so sometimes I wear a white suit when it's really dirty. I only had the white suit on because I was taking the fine cleaner apart. Normally just wear my clothes. Here I am brushing up and shoveling in the bin. So that's what I get up to whilst I'm on placement. So next year I'll be back at the farm and back at uni, but right now I'm on placement in Chichester at Barts Agri. Also, don't forget, like and subscribe if you enjoy this, because this really helps me. And the Ellie's Wellies always there too for a donation to get a mention for the Thames Valley Air Ambulance, and I'll put the link below.